Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Inside, and the count is 1-1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
He swung over top of the curveball. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to the left, Seager. And they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Tony Clark, the next to hit.
Tony Clark.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. Two outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. And now Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Got him swinging. Varitek down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. This is Bryson Stott.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground. Torres handles. Throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there.
That
Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Seager.
That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Tatis makes the catch, and that is that. All set for the
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Shota back to work. On the ground to third, and foul ball. And that's way high, and that's ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stop. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. And we're back.
Lead
Bottom of the
off
inning.
for the
Now
O's,
it's the
the
DH,
designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
Max Scherzer back to work. Scherzer,
Ball,
a
that's out.
6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's
Batting
2 in a
seventh,
row.
the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
That one's in there. 0-1. 2 out,
0-1's the
space is
count.
empty. Swings through that one.
Well, he didn't like
No
those
ball,
first 2
2 strikes.
pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started.
Leadoff
Now
for
the third
Boomers,
baseman,
the
Terry
third
Pendleton.
baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. This one in the air, center field. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jose
Batting
Bautista.
ninth, the right fielder. Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much
Now
a
batting,
model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to
To third, tag, got him. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Ellie looking to steal. They
Counts
pitch out.
1-0.
Throws it away.
He's safe.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And ball
Ball 4,
4, 2
pitches down.
aboard.
He did not take the bat off his
The first
shoulder
baseman,
the
number
entire at
17,
bat.
Tony.
Next is switch hitting
Clark.
first baseman, Tony Clark. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable.
Double steal. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. In the dirt. Just missed.
Really good take,
2
especially
balls,
with 2
2
strikes.
3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
The count.
And a foul ball.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one clips the corner. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Terry Pendleton. He's 0 for 1.
Terry Pendleton.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Start of the 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
This is outside, and now 2-0. To third. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Gleyber Torres. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rodriguez brings it in. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody
2
on.
strikes.
Top half of inning number 4. And a ball evens the count. And a curve is down and in. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. Tosses across to first. Bottom of the 4th, and here is Bryson Stott.
Leading off for the Otters, the second baseman,
Max Scherzer goes to work.
Stott.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And
now
here's Corey Seager to hit. Doubled his first time.
Seager.
He was late there, strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing didn't go. And that is ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th at the plate. Jose Bautista. Shota back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. In the dirt. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. To the right side. And a couple of quick outs. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
So here's Scherzer. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark.
Tony Clark.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed
1 ball,
there.
1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
1
zone.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
So up next, Jason Dominguez has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's too high. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here is Gleyber Torres. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1-0.
Falling behind 2-1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add on. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Foul ball there. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off
Now
for
at the
the
plate, Jose
the left fielder,
Altuve.
Jose.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That's
Now
about as
batting,
textbook as
center
it gets.
fielder,
Got his stride
Michael.
load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Harris at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 1-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into
Now
double
batting,
digits for the game.
Baseman,
So digging in, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 2 in this one. That one to first.
Nope,
down the
foul.
line, and it's foul. Scherzer deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. Now here is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'm impressed
0-1's the
by the
count.
number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Tatis makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Jason Varitek.
Varitek.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Seager. On to Freddie. Double play. So 2 down now. And here is Jose Bautista. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the
0-1.
pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off. You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. That one hit to right. Bautista. And it's caught for the out. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hit bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dominguez makes the play. 2 down. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
That
Ball
one misses,
inside.
and it's 1-0. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Seiya Suzuki looking for a two-out spark with the base is empty. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 2-2. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a pinch hit double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Pudge in the box now, takes strike one. Comes up empty.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. We go to the eighth, and now Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
It's good speed at the top of the order.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-2.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Jr.
There's a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Now 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and he hit him.
That got him. First base.
Tony Clark digs in now.
17,
He's already homered in this game.
Clark.
And that one gets past the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. There's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1-1.
Foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. swung and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason. Hayward. Now pitching, Mark Davis.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
A dive. Nice stop.
Now
Jose Altuve updated here.
Jose Altuve.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got him. Now 2 out. Terry Pendleton will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We go to the 9th. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Hoffman back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
it's 1-1. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now he breaks his bat. There's 1 out. On to Freddie. Double play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Jason Varitek.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two outs. And that skips in the dirt. That one missing inside.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And it remains 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Here comes a 3-2. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man at first. And now here is Terry Pendleton. Strike 1. Varitek, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score. The relay throw.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all.
Ellie.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Hunter Gaddis. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Rodriguez throws to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching, Tanner Scott.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Corey Seager. First pitch swinging.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Freeman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
man,
91
on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This could end it. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Yetis taking on the Otters. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Sonny Gray. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here is Marcus Semien.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ground ball up the middle. Seager slings to first, and Semien is out. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit.
Ha-Sung Kim.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that misses. And it's 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan. On to Seager. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Max Scherzer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Terry Pendleton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's New York going up against Florida. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And now Terry Pendleton. And that's in the dirt.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that's a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Yamamoto, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. And out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. And here is Sosa to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And the slider just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Way high with that one. And now 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying. And forget it. That one felt good. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. And he dodges that fastball. Two outs. Base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Now on the bump, Hunter Gaddis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Rip to third. Whips it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups. And typically, he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Terry Pendleton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I got a ball,
well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. This is Bryson Stott. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Seager stands in now. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Fought off foul. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
swings and blasts one deep to left center. Brings it in. And that is that. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Swing and a miss.
So hard to touch.
One
Being
ball,
at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Harris makes the play, and there's 2 down. So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball, that's outside.
Last couple of pitches, breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count.
Junior.
Jeremiah Estrada takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jenkins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
2-2 the count.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second, Freddie Freeman will come up to
first
hit.
Baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Max Scherzer back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2 is the count.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and one out now. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Estrada back to work. That's down and in.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate and patience.
Ryan Helsley on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that's way high. And that's ball 2. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. That's out to center field. Harris after it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bautista in the box now as he leaves that one up high. There's the strike.
Ball, that's in.
Torres over at first with 1 away. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Now, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Altuve makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Max Scherzer goes to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Batting 8, the left fielder.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate. Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Check swing, no appeal. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. So here's Scherzer. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Leading off, Terry Pendleton.
The third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Helsley measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Altuve makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jason Hayward now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Hayward.
And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1. And there's the strike. That one misses in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Sammy Sosa digs in now.
Hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that one missing low. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom 4, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Bautista steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stop at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one hammered way back there. That one is gone. Corey Seager goes deep. It's 6-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
Ball 1.
That's to third. To first. That's the third out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Walker Jenkins. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. This one in the air. Freeman pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
The catcher, number
now it's going to be Jason Varitek.
Varitek.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-1. Billy Wagner on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Billy.
In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
De La Cruz.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Fastball is outside. And that's in the dirt. 3-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Pendleton stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Ellie on the move. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
A changeup missing. Ball 2. Next offering is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
3-2.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Pudge Rodriguez will hit next.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And a big swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1 and 2. Mad Max notches the K. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Wagner back to work. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Altuve. He's got it. And there's 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. Couple of walks and a strikeout.
Designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Acuna now. That misses. 1-0. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Outside low, 2-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Into center and a base hit. And out to aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch
Now
base hits like that one all day long,
Walker
and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one. And that is ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they now lead by 9.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Jenkins over at second, 1 down. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Josh Hader.
That catches the corner. And that's a fair ball. And that's going to get into the corner. And it gets by him. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll pull into second safely.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. That one in for a strike, 2-2. On a line out towards center. Harris squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And now the first baseman, Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Harris right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script? Never. All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II, flied to right his first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So the batting order
Now
turns
batting.
over. Terry Penn. So they're
Now
making a
coming
move
into
for a
pitch
bat off the bench. Shohei Ohtani. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Acuna moving back. And gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 11-2.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. It's a big boost to the dugout.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
3-2.
Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Up and in, ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch. They say you win.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Now batting.
So up next, Terry Pendleton. Headed towards the corner. Hayward on the move towards foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So digging in, Jason Hayward. In there at the knees. And there's a foul ball. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
On the ground at first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 in this one.
Hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Scherzer gets the punch out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. And that's down and away. So 2 balls and no strikes. Strike 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hayward at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
That one missing inside. Hayward down on strikes. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Inside. 3-1 now. And down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next, Walker Jenkins.
Walker.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. A slider missed. Good take by Torres. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 2 outs. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris.
De La Cruz pulls it down, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in,
now
Matt Shaw.
The third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. And a couple of quick outs.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock on to the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's Corey Seager. That just misses, and it's 1-0. Stop. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one is inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 down. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman.
Devin Williams.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This one in the dirt. Two aboard, 2 outs. And now 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And he swings through that one.
Count is 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting, the
2
designated
outs.
hitter.
Bases full. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Strom back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Missing inside, and it's 2-2.
Count's full.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
De La Cruz.
And there's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Check swing. Went around. 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Mark Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That one in the dirt, and the count now 2-0.
No strike.
Varitek off of first with 2 away. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So now a pinch hitter, Christian Yelich.
Now plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third
now
strike.
Batting, the right fielder.
So up next, Jason Hayward. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch swinging.
0-1. That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Varitek down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Williams is just 1 strike away.
3.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bat.
So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Jackson Ferris. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And that's in for a strike. And we're underway. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And now it's even up.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. What a start to this one. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. Now batting Jarren Duran. First offering, and it just misses. Duran batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one almost got him. And it's fouled away. And he walked him. Here's Corey Seager. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. High leg throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Hayward sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And that one wrapped foul. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one not close, and it's 2-1.
Hey.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2 to count.
Duran, the runner at second with one away.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Stays alive. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On to first, and he's out. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
1-1's the count.
First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. And that one got a piece of him. Walker Jenkins digs in now. And that's downstairs and outside.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Chase Dollander. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 90. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. This is Bryson's stop. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Corey Seager. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hayward makes the grab, one away. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit.
Batting 8, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
And the first offering is not close. Just missed. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. And it's gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Base is empty, one away. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. Stop. Over to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Shohei Ohtani, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball,
this guy's not
2
wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. On to the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Jarren
Duran.
Ferris back to work. And a foul ball. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count is 0-2. The wind and the pitch. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. So a man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Corey Seager.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to
run around the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses, and that's ball 1. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. And that's way high. Now 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, trouble.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Throws to second, pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Line drive, caught. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch misses.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Rushing, gathers, throws to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Michael Harris the second. In now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. In the air to left, down the line. Altuve makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. He's 0 for 1.
Lawler.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 down, runner at third. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
1 away with a runner at third. Ball 1 there. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And he held up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Stop.
Into left center for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. And they tag him out.
The right fielder, number 7,
Corbin Carroll digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Ferris checks the runner.
He's safe.
Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
Foul ball. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside. Popped in the air, left field. Durant makes the catch. Now there's one away. Bryson stopped the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that one sliced foul. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Man at first with one gone. Here's Siegs to the plate now.
Corey Seager.
Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2012.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Jenkins pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. Here is
the
Freddie
first
Freeman.
Number 5,
he's 0 for 1.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Two outs.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now 3-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And that misses. Now 2-0. That one ripped. That's back. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Altuve tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that.
On the mound now, Hunter Gaddis.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that'll do it. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And that one is inside ball one.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Rodriguez.
Pudge stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0. And another ball. And there's the automatic. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Altuve swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Yeah, there's the strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Now batting.
So digging in, Michael Harris the 2nd. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now Bryce Harper. That is upstairs for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Pendleton. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ramirez.
And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Misses inside. And now it's 3-2. High fly ball out to center field. Harris. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty.
Now
here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Just missed. Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lawler at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
That's a ball.
Jenkins off of first with 2 away. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, David Robertson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
2 outs. That's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman grabs it on the run. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
Dolander back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
The batter, number 5.
And now Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hit in the air out to center field. Jenkins hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That ends the frame. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton Rushing. Looked like it was a little bit up. Robertson, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. And a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy could find strike one right away when he comes in.
Stott up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 5-zip. So up next, Corbin Carroll. Griffin Jacks will take over here.
Griffin Jacks.
Ball one, no strikes. Jacks, a 6'2" righty, 195 pounds.
Oh, that's out.
And he was a third-round pick back in 2016. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. And another ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Throw to first. Carroll dives back in safely. And the batter now, Jarren Duran.
Ball one, no
back
strike.
to first, and he's safe. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Liner, base hit. And that means Corey Seager will have a chance to hit.
The batter, number 5.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seager.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Duran leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's the strike. Runner on the go. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Harper now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. as pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Pendleton fires over to first. Harper retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman,
Freddie is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Outside low, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Late on that fastball.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Towards first, fair ball. Freeman headed for third. The throw in, not in time, and we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Rodriguez in the box again, takes the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swings and misses. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. So digging in, Jason Hayward, 1 for 2.
Now pitching, Mark Davis.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you.
Nice stop. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Jose Altuve
now
up to hit here.
Left fielder, Jose Altuve.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Rushing down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. First pitch is in the dirt. Out towards right center field. Harris after it. Nabs it. One up, one down. Walker Jenkins will hit next.
The center fielder, number 32, Walker Jenkins.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time. At the plate, Jordan Lawler.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Altuve makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Harris.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The batter, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Bryson Stott. Grounds one to short. Lawler slings it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Jacks back to work. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
The left-hander on now, Billy Wagner.
Pitching.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jarren Duran. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on.
2-0.
Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball is outside. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it can turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Now here is Corey Seager.
Runner.
First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike, and it's safe. It's a stolen base, and now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Harris makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. There's the shortstop at the plate. Corey Seager.
Corey Seager. Now pitching, Bruce Sutter.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Ramirez puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Number 5,
1
Freddie
for 3.
Freeman.
On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ohtani now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fastball is outside. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-1 is your final here today.